play with her, don't be dishonest, babe. Still not understanding this logic. Hey, back and I'm better. I want you bad as ever. Don't let me just let her.
What's up, YouTube babes? It's your girl Kiki. We back with another video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. If you have not, all of my social media will be down in the description below. So y'all already know, if I'm in a car doing a story time, it's gonna be a fight story time. So this fight happened like, I want to say like a few months ago. Like all my fight videos or like story times are like from months ago or years ago. So yeah, so this is a story time that I asked you guys in order, like what story time y'all wanted me to do, and this was like the second suggested story time. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna do the story time on how I fought my coworker. So y'all know, if we talk about fights, majority of the fights always happen at McDonald's. Like it's something in the McChickens, it's something in the McDoubles. I think it's just the $5 bags at this point. I don't know, but you know, people just be getting beside themselves now. So you know, before I get in my story times now, we gotta set the vibe straight. So let's do that. That bitch gotta be exhausted because you're like 30+ years old, bitch, playing in my motherfucking face. What? You know they know my shit too. Dirty ass bitch, I wouldn't fuck you with a boot. Niggas ain't getting no money, tell them quit that capping. And these relaxing, ain't even did my taxes. You gotta respect me, fuck you, give me my check, please. Oh, fuck.
They hate a bitch, but they slow I'm kicked on next week, found out more bitches. I might just search you. I'm kicked on next week, found out more bitches. I might embarrass you. Head glow, stop a little pussy, hoe is some shell toes. Head glow, say they get money, but I can't tell, hoe. Head glow, she bumping up in the jail, hoe.
So we done with the party. So let's get into the story time, y'all. I'm gonna make this a quick story time because it's getting dark, you know. This is like a late night story time. I waited to do this, but yeah, anyways, I was vlogging, so yeah, I got a vlog coming for y'all. But basically, this story time on how I fought my coworker. So basically, me and this coworker, okay, I started at this job, I say it was like around December or something, y'all. I started around this job just because I wanted a second job, not because like I didn't have a job. But yeah, you know, you can't make too much money. So I went to this job, got hired or whatever, and I really wasn't talking to nobody. I really wasn't, you know, fucking with nobody, no, none of that, because you know, I know how people is at McDonald's. McDonald's have a tendency of hiring shit ass people. You know, like they only hire a few people with classiness or home training, you know, to you know, make it seem like they just got a well-kept establishment or they know how to hire motherfuckers, but they don't. Management always ass. Like at every McDonald's, management is ass. Like them bitches, I don't know. They just give them positions to anybody. So basically, I got hired there. I was talking to nobody, I wasn't fucking with nobody. So we're gonna call this manager Netta. Self-explanatory. We're gonna call her Netta because it rhymes with her actual name. So we got Netta in this story. We got Friendly. I'm just gonna say Friendly because that's what, you know, me and everybody who, like, you know, in my circle, that's what we call her. So you got Netta, Friendly, and we're gonna do Gorilla. Self-explanatory. She ugly as fuck. Bitch need to stay out of grown folks' business. And yeah. Is that all the people in this story time? Yes. These are the main characters in the story time. So if I have any more characters added, y'all, then we're going to get them names later. So basically, we got Netta, Friendly, and Gorilla. So basically, I was real quiet. You know, I wasn't talking to nobody. I went to work, went home, went to work, went home. Really nothing to talk about with y'all. I ain't even from this city. So why would I talk to y'all? For real. So I'm just scoping the scenery. You know, I see who messy, y'all. I swear to God, my first day there, I should have known, like, this red flag, because she was arguing with little kids. Like, you know that one old bitch who, like, I don't know, you could tell her kids hate her at home, because it's like, bitch, if you argue with little kids like that at work, imagine how it is living with you. That shit gotta be devastating, for real. So I was like, oh hell nah, because she got people walking out on her clock because of how she talking to them. And it's not like she just arguing with them, y'all. This lady be full blown cussing out little kids, like 17-year-olds, all types of. She be cussing them out, calling them out their name, talking about their parents. But the moment their parents come up there, she hush mouth or she off that clock. Like, she not there no more. That going fast, okay? Don't ever tell her that your parents finna run a fade with her or somebody up there to handle her. That's her age. That been off the clock real fast, quick, in a hurry. And she calling the manager up there to cover her ass. So keep that in mind about her. So that was on my first day. So I was like, yeah, I already don't like her. So you know when you don't like somebody, it's like they try real hard to be in your face. It's like they try real hard to be your friend and shit. That's how she was. Like, Netta was just so aggravating. This bitch was always in my face. She was asking me about myself. And like, bitch, I'm tell you my business. Like, I don't know if y'all got the game. Like, to this day, they be so mad because they don't know nothing about me. And it's like, if y'all do know anything about me, y'all could, it's because y'all searched me up. Y'all had to go watch my video. Y'all had to go subscribe and tune in. Like, it ain't no way you're gonna know about my business unless I put you in my game room, and I don't. I let everybody know what I want them to know. So, and they didn't even do that, y'all. Like, these men know me from a can of paint, still don't. So it's like when they be trying to argue with me, they ain't got shit.
Piss.
So my bad, y'all. I'm cussing a lot, my bad. But we gonna get into it. So she was trying to be in my face, ask me about myself and stuff. I really wasn't putting her in my game room. Like, she was asking me, was I gay and stuff. Mind you, she was asking me this because she wanted me to talk to Friendly. But I already saw how Friendly is. First of all, Friendly was not all that in the can of fucking, what is in my mouth? So yeah, y'all, my bad. But yeah, so she was like asking for her, but Friendly, she wasn't all that in a bag of chips, for one. She definitely wasn't seeing the girl I was fucking with at the time on no day. So it's like, I wasn't going for it. I was like, yeah, I got a girlfriend, blase, blase. So that's when, y'all, this bitch proceeds to ask me, was I a stud? Bitch,
You trying to be funny?
bitch, do I look like a stud? With your man looking ass. Bitch, you really tried me. So y'all, I tell my spam everything. And if I could find every video, every rant, y'all, I would give it to y'all just because I fuck with y'all like that. So in this next clip, if I find it, this is a rant of me talking about when she called me a stud. So yeah. Wait, y'all, while I'm talking about work, let me tell y'all. So this like my first day at my second job. So y'all know it keeps me a little second job. I just, y'all, okay, whatever, bypass that. So why the fuck, okay, so my manager, she don't really understand gay. So like, she was basically, she had asked me like off bat, like she real straightforward. She was like, you gay? I said yes. I said, and she was like, okay. And she had told the boy, she was like, don't even try to talk to her because she like sick. And I was like, what? Like, she did not just say that. Like, that lady is so blunt. She said it, and then I was like, I had started laughing. So while y'all, the conversation, I don't know how the conversation came back up. Okay, there you go. So boom. So I'm like, okay, this bitch, she really messy. Like, she trying to be messy and shit. That's jealousy, bitch, because you always coming in there with that struggling ass motherfucking ponytail in your head. Bitch thinks she swears she got the longest hair on fucking earth. That shit stop right here. Girl, bye. So that's when, fast forward, I'm minding my business, everything. She's still trying to get me to talk. Every time I'm on her shift, she's trying to get me to talk. She's trying to get me to talk. She's trying to get me to talk. So I don't fuck with her, but I see how she treating these younger people. So I fuck with them because they got a cool vibe. Like, everybody up there fuck with me. I kid you not. There was not one person besides her that was beefing with me. I swear to God. Like, everybody got along with me, like, so good. And she hated that. Especially when she noticed, like, she found out I was gay. It was like any bitch who was in my face, she hated it. She was back there talking about me and calling me all types of H words and all types of stuff. I'm trying to censor it, y'all, but they be calling me all types of H words and all types of B's and everything, and I just ignore her because, girl. Okay, y'all, I'm recording off my iPad, but I'm gonna do a little add-ins because, like, I left a lot of stuff out. just because I was rushing in the story time. And I really wasn't trying to drag the story time out because the story time is focusing on the fight. But mind y'all, it's way deeper than the fight. Like, this stuff was way deeper than the fight. Like, if y'all knew the history between me and Friendly, or me, I don't say I got a history with Gorilla, because I really didn't know that girl from a can of paint. She didn't know me from a can of paint. I only knew what I heard about her. She only knew what she heard about me, which is really why I wasn't taking my time to beef with her. She was just dragging it. Netta, I knew about her, knew of her, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, like, basically Netta and Friendly, they was like friends longer. Not, I wouldn't say too much friends, because they definitely always fell out, definitely always told each other business. Like, they was just weird. I really personally felt like, just like everybody else, Netta like Friendly. My bad, my girlfriend at the cleaner. Netta like Friendly. Friendly don't like Netta, but they definitely had some shit going on at one point in time for her to act like that about her, because I'm not even the only girl that worked up there that Netta used to treat that type of way, which is weird because Netta would try to put Friendly on with girls up there, but then start hating them, saying girls are talking about them. Like, she did that with so many females before me, which is why I was never trying to, like, fool with Friendly, because I'm not finna fool with somebody that always bring in drama. Like, it was always drama. Even being that girl friend brought me a lot of drama. Being her best friend at one point in time brought me drama. Like, because I'm not gonna lie, outside of that stuff, we was cool, she was cool, but involving McDonald's and that lady, everything was just dramified. It was terrible. Like, it was just weird. It was a whole lot of weird stuff, and it was just interfering with everything at work, and I'm not that type of person that likes stuff like that at work. But yeah, y'all. So basically, and not all that, y'all, but basically, she would always tell me everything that to say. Like, even if we wasn't cool, she'll text me, or she'll pull me to the side, or she'll tell one of the people I am cool with to tell me what Netta say about me and stuff like that. That's how I know majority of the stuff that was said about me. Plus, it was verified. So, like, y'all, it's coming straight from the source. But let me get off, because they mowing outside and she up there cleaning, so. You're jealous. Like, you wish. Like, so, in her mind, she don't feel like I could be a girl and I don't like niggas, because she see how many niggas up there was trying to talk to me. Like, it was buku boys trying to talk to me, but I wasn't going. Like, I told every single one of them, like, I've jumped, I'm gay. I don't play none of that, oh, I'm gay, and be talking to niggas in the closet and shit like that. Like, no, I don't fuck with niggas. Like, you'll never get a chance to touch me, none of that. So that's when they kept trying to talk to me. She kept hearing about it. So that was what making her mad. Like, she was getting real angry. Like, she hated herself. Like, I don't know, she hated herself for hating me or something, because at that point, all that jealousy and that, not that jealousy, but all that fan behavior started becoming resentment. Like, you could tell when she started hating me, because she didn't even want to work with me, y'all. Okay, so y'all know if I be making a video, I'm gonna be talking shit about what the fuck happened today. So first, let's get to how I'm the baddest bitch up here. These hoes can't fuck with me on their birthday, bitch. Can't even go out of town on your birthday. These bitches still be coming through the drive-thru, but this is another story. That's another story, okay? So, boom. So, here's my daily rant. So, okay, boom. Today was chill, like, chill and boring, actually. Like, we ain't had no cars at first. And then, shit, we started picking up and shit. Ain't had nobody. So, we wasn't even finna get breaks and shit. So, that's when, y'all, don't like. Y'all, if you been here, if you been in the spam, you know who don't like. The bitch don't like me. She hate my guts, actually. I guess it's because, like, she be intimidated by younger females that got it better than her. So, you know, she always frown when she see me. She be like, no cap. She be smiling hard as fuck. She come into work and see me, and that bitch go, what? Okay, but we ain't gonna talk about it. Okay, so boom. Y'all, I could have sworn my friend was finna put his hands on this girl today. So she always get into it with younger people. Like, I don't see her get into it with grown people, but the one she always get into it with, and they cool. So they get into it, and then, you know, try to chop it up and shit like that. But other than that, this bitch did not get into it with grown people. She only get into it with, like, younger people. So, like, anybody 21 and younger, that's who to get into it with. So that's when it was really nothing. Anybody she see in my face, she don't like them. She don't like them. She don't fuck like. So that's basically anybody up here on night shift actually, because me, what's not to fuck with? I'm her. She didn't even want to be on the clock with me, mind you. I haven't even had my real interaction with this bitch yet. So that's when I'm like, okay, because my little young got this girl pressed, but I'm not tripping about it, because they will always tell me like, yeah, she going around telling so-and-so that you everybody, that you are, and that you fuck with so-and-so, and the people that be working out, they'll be like, what the hell is you talking about? Like, I got a whole girlfriend. Or they be like, I don't fuck with that girl, she done told me she gay, or we just cool, or she friends on me. They will literally say this, y'all. And her Delulu ass, I don't know what she had going on, but she was just, that lady right there is a pathological liar. Like, she tell the lie till she believe it herself, because she never have tea on nobody. So when she don't have tea on nobody, she come up with piss and try to spread it around, hoping that somebody believe it, and nobody believe her. Y'all know she's a liar. A bum at that, a bum liar. So, boom. My job, this been going on for months. This was going on for like 2 months. I wasn't saying shit. Like, I wasn't saying nothing. You only get 2 strikes and then you're out. No, strike 3. Like, so strike 2, I was on that. Like, she already came in with an attitude, me saying a little slick phone. I'm like, okay, this bitch done been doing it all week. So she thinks since I'm quiet and I done said I don't fight no more, this bitch gonna test me. So let's test the waters. When they boil, you getting burned. So that's when I'm like, okay. So I'm letting her eat her cake. Eat her cake. This bitch was eating it. I was feeding it to her. So that's when my homegirl, we're gonna call her Jay. We're just gonna call her Jay. So one night it was me and Jay up front by ourselves, and everybody, it was a good smooth ass night. Like, it wasn't smooth because we had a mean ass rush. Mind you, this bitch left on the clock for like an hour and a half. Like, at that point, bitch, you could have just went home, because we was running that shit by ourselves. We done got through the rush, everything. We stopped for 1 second while this bitch in the lobby caked up on the phone with somebody else, man. She come back there because, no, me and Jay, we was trying to see if she could go without talking to me, because I knew she couldn't go without talking to me, because it was going to be boring. So we was, you know how we be talk, like, we talk like homegirls talk, like, you can't go without talking to me. Oh, I bet I can. You know, don't nobody got to talk to you, this, that, and the third. It was nothing serious. So she thinks she got tea for once. So she eating it. She like, oh, y'all need to get to working. Y'all this, that, and the third. I'm looking at her like, girl, who is you talking to? So we all looking at her, because she was like, y'all back here fussing about who ain't talking to who. I started laughing. I said, girl, who is arguing about who is talking to who? What is you talking about? So she like, I don't give a... That's when she get loud. She one of them bitches who get loud and never fight. She all bark. Like, woof, woof, woof. That bitch all bark, no bite. So she starts getting loud. She think that she's scaring somebody, or like she pressing somebody or something. So she get loud, embarrassing her damn self. Because, girl, you're at your big ass age, at your old ass age, acting like a little child, like you're childish. So she get to barking at the mouth and shit like that, and yelling, and then she come over there with me and Jay and Jay is on the fry station, y'all. So she all in her face, she was like, what you call me? What you call me, B? What you... Bill! You just called this girl out her name. Like, she was calling her out her name. She was yelling at her in her face, like... And this girl was trying to keep her composure. And I said, bro, get out her face. I'm not finna be quiet, bitch. I'm grown. I ain't grown because I was still 20. But, bitch, I'm grown enough. You're not finna be in my friend's face. Like, I don't care. Like, I be sticking up for my friends. Especially if they're younger than me. Because, oh, and you're in her face. I was like, girl, tell your mama. Tell your mama, because she really got you messed up. And I was like, you need to get out her face, because the girl ain't saying nothing to you. And all this, that, and the third. So I'm just going back for her. She not arguing with me, though. She's still talking about Jay. So then she come over to me, and Jay beside me. And Jay was like, I'm finna go. She was like, I don't give a F for you. Go. Get off the clock. You just mad because this girl don't want to be with you. I said, girl, what is you talking about? You swear everybody on earth want to be with me. This girl don't want to be with me. She said, I heard y'all. Y'all was up here arguing about her not talking to you. You was mad because she said she not going to talk to you. I said, this what you get for being in people's business. We was not arguing about her not talking to me. We was joking to see if she could go without talking to me. You always think somebody wants me. You always trying to put me in the middle of everything you got going on with everybody. Like, that shit get OD aggravating. I cussed her. And then I said, you know what? I supposed to got off an hour ago. I'm finna clock out too. She was like, clock out then. I said, better tell me I am. The fuck? Like, I already said I'm getting off this clock because you got me really messed up. I was only staying for her. Now you ain't got nobody running the front. You got 2 people in the back. One finna go home. That's why you should have kept your mouth closed. So that's when she in the building on the phone chat, and she don't never make it out the building. Let me tell y'all. To know Netta is to know she'll never make it out the building. She would run her mouth. She would yell on the camera. She would get in your face on the camera. But that lady would never, ever step out the building. And if she think you gonna come back for her, this motherfucker gonna wait 2-3 hours before getting off that clock. Because she know when she out that clock and out that premises is up there with her ass. So she be ducking fades. Like any possibility of a fade, she be ducking. So y'all, I go on a rant on my story again. So if I got the clip on my spam, I'ma put it right here. Guess who the fuck drink? I'm finna hit up my coworkers from ready, like, cause I done got pissed off, bitch. I just cussed my mother ass manager out. She didn't even tell me I clock. I said, you don't need to tell her to go home, cause I'm about to go. I ain't even supposed to be here today. She was like, you can clock out. I said I sure the fan. I went back there and I said, cause ain't nobody finna deal with you and your stinking too, bitch. First of all, ho, the person her on 2, you could have had your raccoon looking in the kitchen like you supposed to be instead of going to Circle K and then coming back sitting in the okay, so boom, fast forward. I really just started ignoring her. She would hate to see me at work. She'll start rolling her eyes. She'll call out. She would just do the extra most because I had to work with her. She'll try to send me home early and because baby, you can't send me home early and need me. You rely on me. Rely on you, but you rely on me. I can lose this job today or tomorrow and I'll still be straight. My bills still get paid. On the other hand, you lose this job today or tomorrow, you gotta ask your kids to cover bills till you find another job, and your work at the ass, so you're not gonna get one, bookie. So yeah, so it got hot, y'all. So I'm gonna turn the air on. I hope it ain't too loud for y'all, but yeah. So that's when, fast forward, we're gonna bring Friendly into the situation. Should we bring her in first or Gorilla? Gorilla and Friendly come. We're gonna bring them at the same time. So boom, it's this little 16-year-old girl. I never worked with this girl, but I always had, like, I didn't see her on the clock, but I always saw her off the clock because I was wondering why this girl would always come to work and just stare at me all day. This girl would literally watch me go to the bathroom. She would watch me on the clock. She would just come through the drive-through 3 times for a cup of ice. I was very sure this bitch ain't had no money. Cause you could at least played it off and bought a McChicken, or you could have bought a 4-piece nugget, an ice cream cone. Bitch, you always came for a free cup of ice through the drive-thru 3 times within an hour or 2. Like, that's just, baby, you got too much time on your hand. I'm very convinced these people just had too much time on their hand. And, you know I'm not the baddest bitch on earth, but I'm damn near there, because compared to that motherfucker, she bottom of the barrel. I don't know, she's ugly. I'm just gonna say that. I would never call a pretty bitch ugly. That bitch is ugly. So, in my eyes, she's ugly. So that's when I guess I found out that she was up there watching me because she found out Friendly wanted to talk to me. So Friendly got my number out the phone book. She got my number out the phone book, and her homeboy got my number out the phone book. And her homeboy, I'm gonna bring him in the store for a little bit, just for a little foreshadowing. Her homeboy, he was real cool. He wasn't, it wasn't no problem and stuff like that. Mind you, I wasn't even fucking with this girl. So, and she used to be trying to act territorial over me. Like, she used to argue with me about him getting my number out the phone book. Or she used to talk about me giving him a ride to work. And it's just like, girl, I'm giving him a ride to work because y'all won't. Like, you started moving weird towards him, knowing that you was all really that boy had. Like, he looked at you as his homegirl, and you was snaking him out, talking about him at work. Like, none of them was real friends. Like, I could never be like, boo cool with these motherfuckers, because I see how y'all treat people who was here before me. I see how you treat people who actually, like, held you to a standard, held you on a pedestal. Like, they was just all weird. They all weird. They still sit up there and talk about each other, call each other crackheads, air each other kids' business out, everything, and they be in each other's face. So I was just like, yeah, I can't, you weird for that, because it ain't like I told him to get my number. Girl, I didn't even tell you to look in the phone book for my number, but you got it, and I was cool with it. So I was just like, okay. And so that's when the girl, I found out, you know, she was coming up there because she felt like Friendly was trying to talk to me and stuff like that. And I was like, dang, like, that's weird. So every time I noticed, like, Friendly will speak to me and stuff unless she see Gorilla up there. If Gorilla up there watching in the lobby or peeking through the window or coming through the drive-thru, she won't say nothing. That was at the beginning. She wouldn't say nothing. So I was just like, yeah, I ain't finna be in the middle of this childish stuff. Like, I'm not. So I would block that girl. I would not talk to her, no anything. Y'all, it was damn near like I was in a fucking relationship with this bitch, because we was always falling out, getting back cool, falling out, getting back cool. And I just got tired of that shit, because it's like, girl, grow the fuck up. You're older than me. So mind y'all, Friendly is like 24, 25, 26, some shit along that line. This bitch way older than me. So it's just like, for everybody to be older than me, but that, it's like, y'all, why y'all ain't grown? Like, y'all ain't even on grown folk shit. Like, I'm more grown than y'all. And then I know I am, because that's what stood out to you. Like, that's what stood out to you. That's why she felt like she could do what she did. So I'm gonna tell y'all what she did. Because she found out I had my own car. Oh, I heard you got your own house. You know, she was like, people don't really got it like you got it at your age. Like, you really on your stuff and this, that, and the third. When a bitch start bragging about what you got,
Beware.
she about to use your ass. She is about to use you. So that's when I'm like, yeah, you know, I've been having, since I was 15, babe. I always been her. I must go get it. Like, I would never take that from myself. But that's her business, not mine. You know, some people know how to take care of their business, some people don't, and that's okay. So that's when I got tired of the shit. So I cut her off. I cut her off for a minute, and then, you know, she the type of person, like, you cut her off, she gonna be all in your face trying to get back cool with you, or she gonna be like, why you beefing with me and stuff like that. Like, the bitch know how to talk. So I'll be cordial with her. Like, I'll tell everybody I don't fuck with her. I'll tell her I don't fuck with her. I'm just cordial with her, because there's no reason why the store manager and everybody know I cut you off, and they in my face trying to ask me why I ain't cool with you and this, that, and the third, so I could talk to you. Like, that's how I knew, like, shit was just getting out of hand at that point. So I don't know, like, what happened between the lines of what happened. I really don't remember what happened between the lines of then and what I'm finna tell y'all, but basically we hung out one time. We was like hanging out at work, but we would never hang out outside of work. But we hung out outside of work one time, y'all. One time. And then she asked me, she was like venting about how, you know, her personal business, basically how she ain't got nothing and she trying to get her own place, and she gotta catch up on some bills before she can move in, and this, that, and the third, just venting and ranting and shit. Mind you, yeah, I'm gonna get to that part, but mind you, I'm just being naive, because it's like, I help people out, and that's my damn problem. That's why I don't help nobody no more. Bitch, struggle like I did. Struggle, and then that struggle gonna push you to get to where you need to be. Bitch, you can't keep asking for handouts. So that's when she was just talking and chatting, and she was like, yeah, I just need like $200 or $250, one of those, so I can, you know, she was like, so I can really get out my grandparents' them house and this, that, and the third. So I'm just like, okay, like, not trying to put her business out on a miss shit, but, you know, everybody know this, it's not really tea. So that's when I was like, okay, well, you know, I'm like, I know how that is. Oh my gosh, y'all, my other light just died. We're gonna thug it out with this one though. Wait, there you go. It might cut off again, but yeah. So I'm like, okay, you know, fuck it. But I'm giving her advice on all types of shit. I'm giving her advice. I'm talking to her about it. You know, I'm telling her, like, sometimes, you know, you gotta go through some struggles. Family gonna be weird, you know, they gonna try to push you, but you gotta take that push. Like, sometimes you really just gotta take that push, because when people want you out their stuff, you can't blame them for that. You can't blame nobody for wanting you out their stuff, especially at your age. You supposed to have your shit set in stone by now and stuff like that. I don't know how the conversation, like, got to where it got, but the conversation got to her borrowing the money from me. So I was just like, I mean, I had the money to spare, because I was using the money for a trip or something, or some clothes or another wig or something. You know, I just got my hair done at the time. But it's like, I didn't want to give my money to you. Like, I really could have said no, so I can't say nothing. But I was just like, you know what? I always think of it like, if I help her, like, when I do charity work, I don't always expect something in return, but I know if I don't get it back from that person, God gonna give it back in tenfold. Like, he always got me covered. Like, my bills got paid regardless. I still went on my trip regardless. Still got my hair done, lashes done, nails done, feet done, outfits paid regardless. So it's like, I feel like she knew how to use me because she knew I had money. And I'm gonna tell y'all exactly why I know for a fact that that was the case. Because I was like, okay, so y'all, it's like God was on my side that night. He kept trying not to get this girl that money. So like, she was like, do you got this or that? She ain't had a type of app to get the money from. So then she asked me, did I have it? I ain't had a type of app that she had. Then it was like, it was just back and forth. We couldn't get so and so to work when we tried it this way. We couldn't get that to work to try it this way. I was like, at this point, just give up. Like, because it's like, girl, it just kept, it's like it wouldn't work to give it to her. But then we got it to work, and I was just like, just get it. Like, she said she gonna give it back. I'm expecting my money back. That's what I told her. Like, I'm expecting that back. And she was like, okay, this, that, and the third. I don't know why I was expecting that back. Fast forward, 2 weeks done went by. This girl still ain't in that apartment. 3 weeks done went by. This girl still ain't in that apartment. But I see her posting. Matter of fact, I didn't even see it from my social media. I see it from somebody else's social media that she posted up going out, buying drinks at the club, getting drunk. I'm like, what money do she got to do this if she ain't pay me my money back yet? And she ain't in that apartment yet. So I'm like, what? Like, it's weird. So at first I was just trying to press it, but I done let 3 weeks go by, and it's like, okay, so I confront her about it, and she was like, no, you gonna get it back, you know, so-and-so decided not to give me the other half or help me out and this, that, and the third. So I was just like, oh, okay. Then some more time don't go by, y'all. I think like another week went by, and my homegirl, we gonna call her Kate. She was like, nah, you don't need to let that shit slide. Like, you're not letting that slide. About your money? No. Because you didn't have to do what you did, but you did it anyways to help her. And I believe she used your money when you saw her going out and this, that, and the third. So, yeah. So she used my money for that instead of what she told me she was going to use it for. Instead of being a real ass bitch and saying, you know what? You know, so-and-so ain't gonna help me get out her house, or so-and-so ain't gonna help me pay to get in my own stuff, or to, you know, get shit straight. So here go your money back. Thank you anyways. And you know what? When I got my part, then if it's all right with you to help me, then, you know, like I even told her, like, girl, you handled that shit the wrong way. For you, like, you just weird as fuck. You really just wanted to use me and shit like that. And I know that for a fact because her homegirl, like her closest buku friend, confirmed it. She was talking about how she used to brag about me having 2 jobs, brag about me having my own house and my own car. She used to talk about how she was talking to all 2 or 3 of us at Walmart. I'm like, first of all, your friend don't work at Walmart. I met her at McDonald's. And she was like, what, for real? Bitch, you living double lives. How the fuck your closest friend? The bitch you be posted up at every party with. The bitch you always on her phone asking her for stuff. You don't live with this girl before and everything. How she don't know what you got going on? Because you over here lying to her too. Like, she lying like she was just player of the year. And wasn't. And that shit got her dragged. Because I don't too much play. Not about my money, not about my character, no, none of that. So I was pressing her about it. She was still trying to, you know, slide past the situation. She was trying to downplay it and all types of shit. And I just got sick and tired of it. So one night was the worst night Netta could have fucking pissed me off. Like, Netta was pissing me the fuck off, y'all. And not even that. It was Gorilla. Like, Gorilla, she was just pushing it. And I was just like, yeah, I'm tired of this little hoe coming up here. Like, at this point, if it's an issue, press it. Like, you done been up there while I was out the clock. You don't say nothing, you just stare. You done been up there while I was on the clock. Bitch, you bringing food to this girl. She handed it to us. We talking about how nasty the food is, throwing that shit in the trash. She talking about how ugly you is, how you be begging her, how you know, you be giving her rides and this, that, and the third. Like, girl, you getting played right along with me. Hell, I only got played one time, but baby, she running circles around your ass because you actually, like, in love with this motherfucking girl. So that's when that's when this night I'm just getting fed the fuck up. Like, I was just getting fed up. I was just like, yeah. So I left. I think I argued with her, and then she called out. Oh, I told her I was coming up there to fight her. This happened. I told her I was coming up there to fight her, and I didn't care if she was on the clock. She was like, I'm not gonna swing back. I said, bitch, your best bet is to swing back, because I'm finna come in there and I'm gonna steal off on your ass. I pulled up with my sister and Kay. Excuse me, my homegirl, and everybody. I told everybody that I was cool with it. It's like, yeah, I'm coming up there, so just expect me to lose that job, because I don't really care for that job. So I was like, about my money is up there. I pull up. This girl watching the cameras and everything, she came to work like an hour or two late, because I sat out there for like 35-40 minutes waiting on this girl to pull up to work. She did not come, y'all. She showed up to work after we left, and mind y'all, we went out of town that day. So we went out of town, came back, she was gone. So I was like, it's okay, because I'm gonna catch her again. I know her schedule. So it was this night that her and Netta was at work, and I was pressing her about it, and we was arguing, and then that's when no, I'm lying, y'all. No, I'm not lying. We was arguing and stuff still, and then she blocked me or whatever. I think she blocked me, or she had told me this time that she was gonna just give me the money, or when she got it or some shit. Like, no, y'all, she was like, when I got the money, I'll give it. And she was like, she had said something like, and that's if I felt like it, or some shit like that. Like, it was some backhanded. And I was like, girl, who you feeling like? Because this is not your program. I'm like, I'm going to get that money back in blood if I got to. And that's what I did. You don't tell who you, girl. It was just blowing me. So then I worked with her, Netta, and my sister. My sister started the day after the fight. So it was all three of us working that night, but it was all they friends too. So I didn't have nobody working with me. Like, nobody that I was cool with worked with me that night. So it was just all of them, and they was all talking like junk about me, all throwing slit shots. I'm on the phone with my sister. I'm like, girl, I'm trying to keep my cool. Because this fry basket gonna go across somebody's head. Like, I always wanted to hit somebody with a fry basket. Don't know why, but it was just like, if I ever got in an altercation at McDonald's, I'm gonna take that fry basket and go to work. Like, cause who y'all playing with? And it was like 5 of them. They was like talking about me the whole shift, this, that, and the third. So it was time for me to get off. And she wasn't trying to let me get off. And it was either she wasn't trying to let me get off, and old girl asked to stay, and she told her no, to go home so I could stay on the clock so she could fuck with me, or what. But then the store manager was sitting outside, and she was trying to see how she be acting, because I already told her, like, girl, I'll quit. And she was like, nah, don't quit, I'm gonna fix the situation. That motherfucker don't never fix shit. Her lying ass don't fix nothing. She loved the drama. That's why she hire nothing but drama. She create a dramified environment. Like, that's what they like. So that's when we got into it real bad. Like, I got into it with her real bad because I heard her on the phone talking about me, and I got tired of ignoring it. I went the fuck off on her. I went off on her so bad. Left, and then this bitch friendly texted me talking about some, did you see Netta jacket? I said, what I'm gonna see that ugly bitch jacket for? I said what I said, 'cause bitch, I don't touch your nasty ass clothes, bitch. So that's when Netta called me off friendly phone. Oh, B, she was asking you because you had my motherfucking jacket. You da-da-da said, girl, ain't nobody have your motherfucking jacket. So I'm arguing. My sister in the room, she come out the room. I'm arguing with this bitch. I said, you know what? Shut up. I'm pulling up. Y'all, I was on that. And I was like, friendly, you real fucking weird, because you're just begging to be friends again. Now you over here, this bitch done got your phone after I text you. Y'all, it wasn't even minutes after I texted her. It was as soon as I texted her. So I know you handed her the phone and stuff like that. And I was like, and y'all probably was other talking about me, like, you weird as fuck. Like, I was going off on her. And I was like, you can get that too. I owe you that, so you gonna get that too. So that's when I go up there. Did I go up there that night? Yeah, I think I went up there that night. And I told Kay, I was like, yeah, I'm finna go there and fight her. I'm finna fight them, this, that, and the third. So I'm up there, I'm trolling her ass. I'm trolling Netta so bad. Like, the bitch wouldn't even walk through the lobby no more. She was walking out the back door. I'm in there, I'm showing my ass with her, because, yeah, girl, who is you? Like, okay, so That's when I'm like, yeah, you gonna let me punk you out? I'm on live and everything. Like, I'm just ready for her to say something. Like, she wouldn't say nothing till we was about to leave. So when we was about to leave, she was like, damn, I need to ask my sister what she said. She was like, yeah, bitch, out the door, gotta go. Something like that. It was something along them lines. So that's when I'm in the car, and I didn't hear that, but my sister did. So I'm in the car, and my sister was like, you didn't hear what she said? I said what she said. And she had said it. And then that's when my homegirl, she had came outside, and she was like, yeah, she ended up talking about you, talking about what she'll do to you and this, that, and the third. So I go in there, I said, bet. I'm ready. So I go in there, I said, so you said you were going to do what? She told some. What is you talking about? I said, I heard you said you was gonna do something to me and this, that, and the third. And she was like, I didn't say that. B, if I said that, I would have said it to your face. And this, I said, but you didn't though. You said it when I walked out the building, so she said it to my face. And I was like, you can really come outside, get off the clock, come outside. That's all I kept saying, get off the clock, come outside. She wouldn't come outside. This is calling everybody like she always do. That phone don't never be on, but she seemed to call everybody when something about to go down. So she calling everybody, telling them like, yeah, this B, she talking about some mother da 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 da. So she on the phone chatting. She started getting sick out the mouth. I said, B, just come outside. And then she was like, B ain't arguing with no who pay for. See, pay for what? I said, I pay for what? She told us, yeah, Freely told me. Freely told you what? Turned up. I called Friendly to the front. I said, so Friendly, what you said? Come outside. She was like, what you talking about? I said, now don't try to play stupid. Don't play stupid with me. It's gonna piss me off. Dirty ass retainers. I was reading that girl top to bottom. I did not give a fuck at that point. Bitch, everything you told me, I'm using it against you. Cause once you cross that line with me, it ain't no sparing your business. It's not no sparing nothing. I was taking it there. I swear to God, I take it there about me all the time. Like, y'all gonna learn that about me. So that's when, like, I'm hitting low blows with her ass. She was like, first of all, oh, she getting froggy. She want to jump. So I'm like, she was like, first of all, I ain't saying nothing. So she walking at me full speed. Mind you, I'm sitting in the car. So I'm trying to get up. My homegirl is in front of me. And my homeboy was behind her. My sister, she was finna walk around the car. So my sister walking around the car ready to swing on her. She walking towards me while I'm sitting in the car. Cause I'm like, nah, let me out. She ready to fight. What's up? They was like, no, you don't need to fight out here. So they trying to make me stay in the car. They was like, you don't need to fight out here. So he holding her back. She holding me back in the car. She's like, get in the car. She shut the door. My window up. So this girl called, she boom, 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 like hitting on my window. I was like, bitch, don't hit on my window. Do something. Mind you, my sister's still out the car. My sister was like, why you want to hit me though? Get out. So I'm trying to get around. My sister that got in the car. And then I was like, it's okay. We finna meet. Clock out. We on that. Clock out. It ain't no ducking this time. Clock out. You was just like, she was just telling me, oh, last time you was trying to fight me, I was watching the cameras the whole time. I was telling them to let me know if you pulled up. Girl, I was not finna fight you. You was just gonna have to hit me, and I wasn't gonna do nothing. Bitch, you was gonna have to hit me back this time. Like, and if you didn't, that was gonna be your dumb ass. Cause baby, I wasn't sparing nothing. Like that $200 or $250 I gave you, baby, that was in every punch I gave you. Like, it was $25 a punch. Like, I was not playing that shit no more. Then you already done brought me in so much shit up here. Now the ugly ass brought me in so much shit. So I told both of them to come to the field. I don't even know where the field at. Mind you, I'm not from this place. But I'm asking people, I'm like, I'm asking Kay, I'm like, yeah, I'm finna go fight. Where the field at? I said, this girl don't stay in the city. She stayed like 45 minutes from the city. But for some reason, I guess McDonald's the only job she can get. So she drive, all the way to the city to work. So I'm like, I know she gonna try to leave because she not going to fight. So she gonna try to leave, and I gotta make sure she don't leave. So I'm watching this girl every step. I'm following her car, everything. You're gonna show up to that field. I'm not giving you no choice. Or you're gonna get out at your grandma's house, and I'm gonna whoop your ass at your grandma's house. I already told her, like, that's exactly how it was gonna go. I know where your grandma stay, baby. I would take the shit all the way 45 minutes to your grandma. I got time today. Like, I had time. I really didn't, y'all. I had to work at 5 o'clock the next morning, but I had to work at 5 o'clock the next morning, but I was on that. So boom. So I'm following her. I'm like, girl, don't try to leave. She ignoring messages and stuff. So I have to keep circling around up there to make sure she ain't gone. So then I see her get in her car and pull up where my car was. And she was like, oh, so we finna meet there? I said, yeah, be there and be square. Fuck is you talking about? Like, we finna get this on. Like, we finna run fade. So she was like, okay. So she was prolonging about like 30, 45 minutes. I guess because she had to round up her troops to pick up everybody. So then we met at the park, y'all. And that's when we got down to business. When I say we got down to business, we got down to nationwide business. I wasn't even scared, y'all. I was like, this is gonna be the second stud I done fought. Like, this bitch, this little skinny bitch, baby, she in my weight range. Like, I rarely fight anybody in my weight range. Like, she was still taller than me, but she was still in my weight range because, like, I don't be fighting people in my weight range. It's always a big bitch or a sloppy bitch, or it's always me getting jumped if I do try to fight somebody in my weight range. So I was ready for it. So y'all, I went out there overly prepared. I'm talking about Vaseline on the face, Vaseline on the hands, on the knees. I had sweatpants on. I had gray sweatpants on, some Air Maxes. I had my hair tied up because I had just got that wig laid, baby. Was not finna get it messed up. I tied a headscarf around my you know, around my lace, and then I put my hair back in a ponytail, and then I had a bonnet on, and then I had a ski. So I had a ski over my bonnet and over my face. So I went out there like, it ain't even gonna look like I fought. So I'm ready. So I go out there, and I pull up, she pull up, everybody watching, supposed to be recording and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, finally. So I'm out there, I'm just standing there. I'm not doing no talking. I already know what I'm finna do. So I'm thinking this bitch gonna fight like a stud, like a little boy or something. She not fighting like a little boy. I could see how she threw up her set, that she was not gonna fight like a boy. She didn't throw up her set till she was like this close to me, and she went like this and instantly grabbed. So y'all gonna see in the video right here. Like, she came up, she grabbed me and tried to throw me. Didn't work. I ended up on top of her ass, and I was just wow. But as soon as we touched the ground, y'all, I swear to y'all on my brother's grave, I did not tell my sister to jump this girl. I did not tell her to jump in or none of that. My sister jumped in the fight, and I'm not knowing that it's her jumping in the fight till I hear people. Like, you know, I'm hearing, but I'm not seeing because it's dark as hell, y'all. And we on the ground, we fighting and stuff. And all I hear is, no, Kaya, stop. Kaya, she got it. And that's why I just hear a lot of commotion around me. But I'm not worried about that. I don't care what my sister is doing, baby. I'm boom. Like, we flipping each other. So I was on top of her. She tried to flip me. Baby, I turned them legs, flipped her ass back over. I was fighting her. She tried to flip me. I was standing my ground. That's when they had broke us up or whatever, because my sister had got in. But it felt like a long ass time, y'all. But the second time we fought was even longer. So we back up. Y'all, auntie ain't fought in a little minute. So I was over there. Mind y'all, I got a whole ski over my motherfucking nose and face. So I'm not thinking to just pull the damn ski down. I'm right there. Oh shit, I can't breathe. Like, I'm just like, my adrenaline is up, and like I'm really having, like, I felt like I was having a fucking anxiety attack. Like, I just couldn't breathe. I knew I couldn't breathe, and I just took the ski off, and so I can get some motherfucking air. So I'm like this. I'm catching my breath. They was like, just run it again. She was like, yeah, let's run it again. I was like, okay, come on. I was like, come on, cause bitch, I ain't walking up to you. So we meet up, get the boom. We thumping again. They was like, yeah, Kiki. That's all I had to keep hearing, baby. That mean I'm doing my big one. Her people over there.
Go there.
Cause Peach had a bottle, even wouldn't let her.
So I was like, yeah. So I was getting so angry. It's like while I was fighting, I was getting angrier, because I'm thinking like, damn, I done failed transactions, and I still gave you this money, and then bitch, you lying on me and shit. I got this gorilla looking bitch watching me at work. I'm getting her everything I had to go through, like every rumor, everything I had to go through. I'm getting angrier. I knew I got to a point I was overly angry when I got her head over that concrete, and I was punching her head down, and her head was hitting the concrete, y'all. And that's when her cousin was like, all right, get off her. And I was like, fuck no. I was still swinging. They was like, all right, Kiki, all right. Like, they was getting me off her and stuff like that. And I just stopped. She got her ass beat again. So then I go to the car. All I see is my sister. I said, yeah, I went and picked everything up, or something like that along them lines. I looked at her. I said, what you talking about? She talked some. She held up a whole handful of her dreads, y'all. I kid y'all fucking not. She held up a whole handful of her dreads. Like her dreads was coming out left and right. So that's when we fought or whatever, and then she asked for round 3. I said, what the fuck? I was so pissed off. Like, anybody who asked me that, kept telling me that this girl wanted round 3, I was cussing their ass out. Like, at that point, y'all pissing me off. Like, I'm finna fight y'all, because why is y'all coming to my motherfucking car telling me this girl wanted round 3, like I'm finna get her round 3? You lost twice, you ain't winning. Like, get that shit up. Like, she was really pissing me off, because it's like, girl, I'm not finna fight you again. It's 2 o'clock in the morning around this time. I gotta work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm finna take a nap and have to get up and go to work. The shift, bitch. Get the fuck out of my face. I got money to make. I got bills to pay. Like, I was so aggravated. I was like, and don't tell me shit else. If y'all tell me this motherfucking girl, I'm running out of breath. I was like, y'all tell me she want a round 3 again. Get the fuck out of my face. I was cussing them. I was like, move, bro. And so I was catching my breath and stuff. And I'm calling Gorilla. I'm calling Gorilla because we kept trying to ask Netta to come up there. We kept trying to ask Netta to come up there, and she wouldn't. This bitch still at work. So I called Gorilla to make sure she don't want to come in. I was like, yeah, I just beat your B. You know, come up here. Go ahead and come up here and run your fade. Like, while you got the chance, go ahead and run it. What's the point? You know, I might as well get 2 fades in one night. Might as well handle that. She told us, ain't nobody. She got a curfew, y'all. She had a curfew, so she couldn't come even if she wanted to. This, y'all, she young, like 16 years old, 17 years old. Diddy should have caught a charge for that shit. But yeah, y'all, she couldn't come if she wanted to, cause my sister was gonna eat her. I'm talking about top to bottom, bitch. I don't care about fighting. Hey, but I got sisters, so I don't have to fight younger. I got sisters and I know what their hands about. Like, ain't no doubt about it. So I ain't worried about it. But she wasn't trying to fight, child. She wasn't on none of that. She had a curfew. She couldn't make it. Whatever. So we circle back around to McDonald's, and I'm trying to get Netta. Like, you want that? Like, your friend just got beat up because you let her go out there by herself. Like, you want that? Maybe she locking the drive-through window. The bitch, the lobby door's locked. This girl was just scary as fuck. All the motherfucking talking. So we went through the drive-through, ordered us a little food after we fought her friend, being petty, and this bitch ain't even want to come to the window. She was so mad when she had to come to the window. She slammed that. Like, yeah, bitch, because we were just trying to check your temperature. And y'all, ever since then, you know, I wasn't really stunting this bitch. I still had to work with Friendly. Like that same week. I had to work with her twice that week, and then I got taken off the schedule from working with her for a little minute, and then when I was working with her, I was trolling her ass. Like, everybody was trolling her ass. The people in the kitchen, my homeboys in the kitchen, everybody was trolling her ass. And I was bringing her dreads to work. I would drop one every day, or I would leave one by her car, or I would post a video with them. Like, I'm gonna show y'all show y'all some videos of me trolling her with her dreads. I done made TikToks and everything, y'all. Mind y'all, I added her to my spam just so she could see me post about her and post the fight. Like, I was just messy, y'all. I was messy. I shouldn't have been that messy, but I was messy. Like, that shit was OD embarrassing though, cause everybody was talking about, like, I wonder how she gonna wear her hair, cause it was hella dreads, y'all. It wasn't 1, 2, 3 dreads, no. No. And then the fact that she told me, like, yeah, you pulled out all my hair. Like, she came to my house drunk one day, like real sloppy drunk, like on some weird shit. Like, she came to my house on some weird shit, talking about sorry, she wished we never fought, and all types of stuff. She was just telling me all types of stuff, y'all, and I was listening to that. She was sloppy drunk. She was showing it to my house at like 2 in the morning, talking about she wished we never fought and shit, and talking about somehow I pulled a lot of her dreads out and they was still coming out. They had some and we had some, so, and all types of stuff. It was just all types of stuff, and I was just like, she's so weird. Like, she just fake. She can't fake it. Like, she just fake. Like, I don't know. It was the weirdest shit I ever been through in my life, because it's just like, what the fuck is actually going on? I didn't understand the shit whatsoever. Like, I did not understand what that type of friendship, but I don't wish that shit on my worst enemy, because baby, that shit confusing. Like, but anyways, yeah, I fought her, whatever. Netta, baby, she couldn't say shit to me. She couldn't say shit to me because you didn't even get out in the field when we actually got there in the field. We pulled up after that, bitch. You was locking windows and doors and stuff. Like, you realize scary. After you show me you scary and you all bark no bite, that's when, like, I'ma troll you for the rest of my life. Like, I'ma troll you until you shut the fuck up. And y'all, she still ain't stopped. This bitch hate my guts. Like, she hate to see me and everything. She tried to quit because of me. Like, she didn't want to be on the schedule with me. I triggered her so much. Like, this bitch was talking about how I make her day bad and shit like that. Like, you should never give somebody that much control over your life that they make your day bad. Like, that was just embarrassing. But yeah, y'all. And so that ain't even the end of the story, sadly. That's not even the end of the story. Like, I be going up there because my sister still work there. I be going up there to pick up my sister. This bitch will roll her eyes and all types of shit. You know, bitch doing whatever she can but touch me. And you know, I be up there waiting on it. I be waiting on the day that she actually feel like she could do something. Because it's like I'm more than prepared for that day. And yesterday she thought that was going to be the day, y'all. This is why I was like, it's crazy that I was supposed to be and do the story time, y'all. I supposed to do the story time like 2 weeks ago, but I had COVID. I supposed to do it last week, but I had so much going on with the end of my semester in school. So, like, I didn't never get to it. But then it's yesterday, I got into it with this bitch. I go there to pick up my sister. She get on the phone. Mind you, I didn't say nothing to this girl on my brother's grave. I didn't say nothing to this lady. And she like, so I'm just trying to see what's up. Because if a bitch want me to come outside, I'm going to come outside. And this, that, and the third, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm just like, what? Like, what is she talking about? So I know this her. I know she's talking about me because she talked indirectly on the phone when it's about me. So I'm like, what is you talking about? Everybody else looking confused around her because, girl, what the hell is you talking about? So she was like, I'm just trying to see what's up. I was like, who you talking about? Who you talking about, Netta? And she ain't answer me. I was like, who you talking about? Because ain't nobody said shit to you. I started cussing her ass out because, baby, you already was being rude to my little sister. I owe you one. Then you sitting here and you talking about somebody came up here to jump you the day before. I'm like, girl, what is you talking about? Nobody even came up here pertaining to her. My job the day before, this delusional ass bitch wasn't even on the clock. She wasn't even working that day. So it's just like, how the fuck did we come up here to jump you? Like, she just really was pulling shit out her ass because she wanted to fight. And y'all, I know she pulled shit out her ass because to get me and Friendly to fight, she admitted when we was fighting to other people that she made that shit up. She be like, oh yeah, you paid for P and this, that, and the third. You a broke bitch. And she told everybody. She lied. She lied to get us to fight. She lied just to have something to say because she don't have shit to say on me. Like, I have everything to say on her, but she have nothing to say on me. But that I'm 21 with my own car paid off. That I'm 21 with 2 bed, 2.5 bath. You know, my bills get paid on time. Credit score looking better than hers. No kids, baby. No bum baby daddies that I gotta sit there and cry to help me out with no kids, baby. Like, I got everything she wish she had. So it's like, arguing with her, it was no point. Like, she was trying to get everybody to argue with me, and it's like, girl, I can't do shit but pray for you because I pray for people every night, and especially charity cases like you. Like, I pray for people like you because you getting nowhere in life. I would hate myself if I was you too. But guess what? That's only something you and God can handle, not me. So yeah, y'all, we had fought or whatever, and then we was cool since, like, I ain't had no more beef with her. I told her I was gonna get my money. She sent me 100. That's all she sent me. She still owed me 100 or 150. I wasn't tripping about that money because ever since then my chips, y'all, I wasn't tripping from the get-go because I know I still got money. But it was the principle of the situation. Like, you don't ask somebody for money and you talk about your whole life story and then you go use that money to go get drunk at a club and spend it on everybody. That just ain't some shit you do. That's lame as fuck. Like, I don't care whatever way you put it, that's lame. So it's just like, it was the principle of the situation. But I ain't even been worrying about the money no more, y'all. I damn near forgot about the money. I done seen this girl plenty of times since, like, and I haven't once asked her about that money no more or anything. Like, I be trolling and be like, oh, cause she just got a new phone. I be like, damn, you got a new phone but you can't pay me my money. Or I'll be like, oh, you got a retwist for once and you can't pay me my money. Like, I be saying little slick shit, and I was like, oh, if life get too hard, I know who to go to. I know who owe me some money. But other than that, y'all, I really wasn't stunting that money. You know how many hundreds I see in my account, in both accounts at that. So I wasn't tripping about that money anymore. But the only person who's still stuck on it is Netta and Gorilla. Like, they was the main ones trying to argue with me yesterday. I asked them to come to the field again, y'all. They ain't doing nothing. They were just wasting my time. So I stopped arguing with them because, baby, I don't even fight no more. Because what Glorilla said, G-Lock in my purse, I hope a hoe don't think I fight still. What the fuck is you talking about? But yeah, y'all. But yeah, that's what you get for working at McDonald's, baby. They weird, trifling, broke, bummy. No shade on anybody else who work at McDonald's. I don't know, y'all McDonald's might be different, y'all experiences might be different, but my experience was ass. And me personally don't work at the one I ever worked at because, bitch, it's about to be shut down. Because yeah, I'm definitely going to these folks management, because y'all need some new management. And baby, yeah, that little bitch, that manager of y'all's got one more time before all y'all be out of a job, because that don't make no sense. How many people y'all don't let this ugly ass lady run off? Don't make no sense how many customer complaints she get, how many complaints y'all get from y'all younger like team members and crew members and stuff, and y'all let this hoe get away with it because y'all know she ain't got shit and she can't get another job. But that don't matter. She should know how to act. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna wrap the story time up because I'm finna go and finish out this vlog because I got a lot of editing to do. I really hope y'all like this video. I probably done left out some stuff, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I probably left out some stuff because it was like months. It was like 3 months, no, 4 months of stuff before we actually fought. So it was like, if I missed anything, I'm gonna add it in when I'm editing. But thank y'all for watching this video. Go like, comment, subscribe, send this video to your friend, your auntie, your grandma, let them all be nosy, baby, and tell them to come subscribe to the realest. I love y'all. Thank you for 2K. We out.
I realize I didn't read between the lines, and I ain't blind, had to open up my eyes to see it all,